Today is 15th, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday, November the 15th, 2024. And Mark Haynes and I are going to walk this Echo Valley Friendship Trail. We were going to just see what it looks like so far. I don't know if it's technically open or ready for prime time, but we'll see what we have. It looks like it's
if we had a golf cart, this sidewalk is wide enough.
What do you think, about 8 foot?
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
So nothing wrong with this. Well, I think this is Frank Olson's, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this trail has been in the works for, at least a couple of years. People have been talking about it. And there was a handful of folks kind of spearheading this project, local folks. And it's finally, it looks like it's coming to fruition. Yeah, that's pretty kaput there, isn't it? Those types of fences were really the thing, what, about, was it 15, 20 years ago? Everyone was getting those heavy, I don't know if it's a plastic or what.
That or aluminum, probably.
Well, I think that's or maybe it is, yeah.
It must be bordering on the golf course here.
Yeah, it's starting to look like the golf course, or what I remember the golf course looking like from 50 years ago. Well, now that was a little bit of a incline that we just came down.
Yeah.
And we're still going down. Trying to get my bearings here. Of course, this is the old West Union golf course from decades ago, which was, what, did the city take it over and try to...
It was private for many years, and then it was public, and then it just sort of faded away. I don't know why.
They had a kind of a restaurant or something out here for a while, didn't they?
Used to have class reunions out here.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
I think it was.
Must have played as a guest.
And then I think that at one point it became a public course. It was a 9-hole course.
Yeah.
And it was a fun. As you can see, lots of hills.
Yeah, it's a nice course.
And relatively what they call a short course. Look at all that lumber there.
Yeah. When I walked out here before this sidewalk was put in, I didn't really know where I was going, and I walked down over that footbridge there, and then up the hill there and around, and came down over this bridge up here.
Oh, okay.
So I took a little bit of a detour here.
That's before they had this.
Yeah, they were still working on, making it good.
Now, I think, looking over here now, those are for lack of a better term, the garage area.
The clubhouse was out more straight from where we're standing.
Yeah, up on this knoll here. Yeah. And it was kind of a nice little clubhouse.
Yeah, we had a good view out of the windows of the dining room of the clubhouse out across the golf course.
They would hold, as Mark said, functions there like class reunions and wedding receptions, etc. You see where that goes down there and then into the drainage thing? That's, if you follow that down, they've built this up probably, what, 8 foot from down there?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah. So this is all built up here, so this incline is not as severe.
But I don't remember that I walked up this steep of a bank even.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, well, it was steep. See, that was,
Yeah.
this was not built up. Take a look where, oh, we got somebody behind us.
Yeah.
Is that a person or a dog?
There's a person and a dog.
I think we have, she's gaining on us, or he is.
Yeah, everybody walks faster than me.
Wonder if they're going to somehow coordinate some of these little paths.
I don't know.
Okay, here is another one of the slopes that I was concerned about, and again, this has been built up considerably here. I think when I measured the grades, I was probably down at that level there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it looked pretty steep to me.
Yeah. You're gaining on us.
It's my dog pulling me, not me.
Have you been out on this
I
path?
have. I've walked it several times. It's nice. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. This is our first time out to
Yeah.
do the whole thing.
Yeah, it's hilly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a good workout. Well, I would say the majority of the people that I've come across, you know, on these
Yeah.
biking and hiking expeditions have been walking dogs.
Yeah.
I'm feeling this.
Yeah, that's what we're
I don't have my walking muscles built up like you have.
Is this going to be another area that you can park? They've widened it.
Well, I had quite a few little comments on the Pulpit Rock
Oh, did you?
trek.
I haven't looked to see how many views it's had.
I haven't either. The general consensus was, I don't think I could do that from our demographic, which would be 60 years of age and older. Well, anyway, this is leading to Echo Valley State Park straight ahead. And that was the idea of this Echo Valley Friendship Trail, was to connect the town with a little recreational path. How many more times do we have to take this trail before we build up to the point where we can keep up with you?
I don't know.
This is like being lapped in a race. You know?
No, it's not. You're doing just fine. You're doing fine. Keep up the good work.
Okay. Is that where Lodabar used to live?
Yeah.
Right there, yeah. Do you want to walk down to the Jensen Trail a little bit, or do you want to? I know you're an elderly gentleman. I don't want to push you beyond your.
No.
just so we get the full experience of taking the trail out to the park.
Demonstrate here where it joins up with a further trail.
Yeah. So this is the main entrance to Echo Valley.
I haven't been out here since we made the last video we did out here.
Yeah, I don't. Well, let's see. Have I been
I
out?
don't think I have.
Oh, I think I've been out once or twice, maybe. It's a good place to take a quick bike ride when you have just a limited amount of time. That and Elgin. I like running down to Elgin. So this is the Jensen Trail here. Completely different look this time of year. Late fall, is that what this would be? Late
I
fall?
would call it, yeah.
Maybe we'll see a puffball on here.
I think it's past their time.
You think?
I think once we've had temperatures below freezing at night, I don't know if they,
That kind of. Well, I didn't. Needless to say, I don't think any of us saw puffballs this year. So there is a time when they.
oh yeah,
Close
this year when we had such an early spring, I was amazed when I came out here and had to park up here and walk down the hill because they had the gate closed yet. Because usually it takes a while in the spring for the road to dry out enough to be able to go down that steep hill. But this year it was dry. I think they must just have a certain date they wait for because.
Now, Otter Creek?
Yep.
I said that because I couldn't even think of the name of the other one. Otter Creek and
Glovers.
oh, Glover's, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot different when all the leaves are down.
Yeah.
You really see. Now, can you see it from here? Well, maybe the water's too high now, or maybe it's farther down there. Somebody, right here, somebody built a little circular stone thing out into the creek.
Hmm.
I noticed that earlier this year. It was done sometime this last summer, I think. Oh, what the?
What the purpose is,
Yeah,
huh?
I don't know.
Other than just to build something. And that water is sure clear, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I was on my way to or from back home from Decorah. I got right to a point and there was a deer standing right at the edge of the road and it was too late for me to even slow down. I just hoped when he started he would go the other way, and he did. He went away from the road. But I think it was a doe.
Doe? A deer?
Yeah,
A female deer?
And it was somebody's nesting there.
Do we have anybody in there? No, I don't think so.
Probably not anymore.
Huh. Straight ahead?
Which
Or
way you-
or about face, or
You could walk away from there.
why don't we go down to you want to go down to that first bridge and then we'll head back?
Okay.
Are you doing okay as far as temperature?
Oh yeah, I'm comfortable.
Yeah, I'm feeling this is just about right. I got a sweatshirt on here.
I mean, I even have gloves if I need them here. So,
I thought maybe we might see a deer or something. This is a whole different look, isn't it? Even
Oh yeah.
as opposed to the few weeks ago that we were here. This is kind of the last hurrah before it's going to be snow on the
Yeah.
ground. You can really see the Devil's Staircase now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to think you saw it. You can really see it.
Really participate in it.
Rich mentioned that he's sold a bunch of his CDs and albums. How many thousand? I can't remember what he said, but it was
Oh.
like, what, 30 banker boxes?
Oh my God.
And he said whoever person that bought it was kind enough to actually remove them, so Rich didn't
Uh-huh.
have to.
Gosh. I always thought I should weed mine out and do it, but I never got around to doing it.
Speaking of Facebook, I went to log on today since I've been reinstalling things, and it said I was blocked.
Mm.
I've never had that happen, so I thought I'm not even going to bother seeing what that's all about, because I got other apps and
Yeah.
settings to tend to. Yeah, you can see back into there a lot better.
Yeah.
Back in through there. No critters, huh?
No.
This must be the time of the day where all the bugs and critters take a siesta.
Yeah. But I think the bugs would take a.
This isn't quite, it doesn't look quite as clear as that other water.
No, it doesn't. I think it's just because. We're not in the sunlight to penetrate down into it.
This is kind of murky.
I was just thinking, would it be shorter to go up on the backbone and then walk on that road up to meet the path, then go back this way?
Want to do it?
It wouldn't be that much different probably either way. It might be a little longer to go up
That
the
might be an
backbone.
interesting perspective.
Yeah, the look off the backbone now with all
Yeah.
of this going. They're almost to the place to go up there.
I'll let you lead the way here, because I know there's a couple paths.
The one you were talking about is around in here somewhere. It's kind of hard to see now because it all looks like
Oh,
you
look
can
at-
do it. Oh, with a nice wrap on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a backbone up that area where the backbone is wide up here. It's a good place to see the video, I think.
Well, I've caught them before, but they're so far, and I don't know how this will show up
Yeah.
either. But by the time they get to video, it's just a little teeny blip. Did we miss our path?
No.
Or? Oh,
Well, no, wait a minute. No, it's just up here.
right here?
But it is hard to see now. When there's leaves on
Yeah.
everything, it's easier to see the break right here.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just going to see how much battery I have left.
I don't think I can walk up this grade with my hand in my pocket.
Ooh, this is a good little drop off here.
Yeah.
This is a good idea. Get some good aerobic exercise. Maybe someday we'll be able to keep up with that lady and her dog.
You know, in my morning walks, when I'm walking just about at my optimum speed, women go by me, come up from behind me, just go by me. Slowly.
Oh yeah, there's the...
Here's our answer to Pulpit Rock.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of sneak
you
down
can
there.
sit down there.
Yeah. There's...
Is that where you fell?
Uh,
I don't think that is it. I think that's farther down.
it's got to be in here somewhere.
I think it's farther this way. The next
Over there. But that's the dam down there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
that-
this is the one above the dam.
And there you can see that gap between the two walls.
Yeah, yep.
Uh,
That we call it a sluice.
what's it called?
A sluice, maybe?
A sluice. Sluice.
S-L-U-I-C-E.
S-L-U-I-C-E. Sluice. Ooh, I learned a new word. Yeah, this is neat up here. We used to climb this stuff.
It used to be easier to, just a little ways here to go down. There's a path that goes down, but it's not as easy as it used to be. And it's not just because we're older.
I was going to say, I bet you I know why.
I haven't tried it. I just look at it and know it's not as easy.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. I think it was probably down in that area.
Yeah, there's an area. In fact, if we'll come here so that we can see it, we can go down here. Yeah, I think it's right down here.
Yeah, I think
Go down here and take a look at it. Yeah, right. Somewhere along here. Maybe we're
Yeah.
above where you. Maybe it's this, which we're standing right above this rock wall here. That
What it was there was a limestone
kind of a ledge. Right?
ledge.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, there's a little bit of a ledge there.
Yeah. And of course I was following Dean, and Dean was sure-footed and made it across, and then of course I fell. But fortunately at the bottom was this concave bowl of leaves.
Yeah.
But I think I did sprain my ankle pretty bad.
Yeah, I think you might have been on this wall that we're standing right above here.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll see it.
Oh yeah. Who knows? It could have been a number of places.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll get a view of it as we progress on the trail. Up here we can look at it.
But it's all looking familiar. Yeah. Well, I don't think that's it down there because I.
Maybe a little farther on through that little opening there, and were you on something this side?
Well, I think from down there it'd be easier to spot.
Yeah.
You know, it's only been 50 or 60 years.
Yeah, see, you can't, it does, it looks kind of like a, I don't know how you describe it. It almost looks like there's a smokiness in there.
Yeah, like a blue filter.
Yeah.
You know, instead of a convulsive laughter, I could be doing the nananiere,
Yeah.
which would be even more irritating.
Yeah. Yeah, my problem with that is I thought it ought to have some set nursery rhyme jingle words to go with that little melody, and I couldn't think of what they were. And then I realized, no, it's just whatever you want to tease somebody with by calling them a name, you know. You do it
I see some of the definitions, the French definitions, something like na 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 boo boo.
Yeah.
They use the word boo boo to tag it.
But it's usually, like you said you did with Kevin, it's usually that sort of thing that I associate once you reminded me of it. The first time I listened to that and I heard it, I had to go back. I didn't know it was going to come in again. I said, did I hear what I just thought I heard?
I get more reaction to that little thing, which was a kind of an afterthought, which the song is a reaction against the rat race.
Oh,
So that's kind of apropos, you know, that na 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 na. But people that have listened to that, they remark more about that little snippet than they do anything
well, I
else.
think another thing that maybe confused me about it, I have never heard it not sung. I've never heard it with it wasn't a human voice.
Oh, yeah.
Hearing it now, I'm trying to think of all the nursery rhymes I could think of, and none of them seem to fit it. So
If you listen to any jazz, and not to equate myself with any jazz player because I'm nowhere near that on that level, but jazz players will throw in little motifs like that to their solos. You know, I even in George Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue, there's one part where it goes boom, ba boom, ba boom, and I keep thinking, why does that sound familiar? Well, that's from a march, but he took it, you know, in kind of a little quote from a.
have you ever seen on YouTube Tommy Emmanuel playing classical jazz?
I probably have.
He sticks in the middle of it during one of his most frenetic parts.
Yeah.
He sticks "Walk, Don't Run" in, and I've seen people's reaction to it, you know, and of course all these people that do the reaction videos are quite a bit younger than we are, and none of them have noticed that.
Huh.
They're unfamiliar with classical
Yeah,
jazz
yeah.
anyway. But when they get to that and he sticks that little bit in, nobody ever comments on it because they aren't familiar with that song.
Is this an igloo here?
I don't know. Yeah, it is somebody built a little.
Maybe it's the same person who built the little stone, whatever it is, retaining wall.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed this other times I've been up here. So I think it's a fairly recent.
Huh. Purgadolia. Remember that term? Is it purgadolia?
I don't know. What is it referred to?
Well, back there, I thought that looked like a duck sitting there right here.
Oh. Oh, that's what when saw faces in the lime kiln.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like quite the word.
Isn't that
But
it?
it's been a long time.
Pergodolia? We'll have to do I have to put the text over our video. Now, was this across the path?
The last few times
Oh,
I've been out
okay.
here, it hasn't been out here. It hasn't been that long. Yeah, I mean, I've got reflectively, I've got that feeling. Oh, I'm going to be able to sit down on a soft car seat.
Not for a while. Well, we've not only put in a lot of linear distance, but
Yeah.
we've also put in a lot of vertical
Yeah.
distance. I'm
We'll
looking.
make up for my missed walk this morning.
I'm looking down there where we were. We've actually, my gosh, we got to be 100 feet
Yeah.
higher than what we were when we were down there.
There was a criticism of Agatha Christie once because in one of her books she had somebody had said that, you know, she's in the solution to the crime, somebody had said there was nobody, I saw nobody. And it was somebody like a postman or something. People you're so used to seeing, you don't really register when they're there because they're so part of the thing. A servant or a postman. There's a puffball. A couple of them. Evidently a good area for them.
It's either a puffball or a volleyball.
There's another one over here that's broken open.
Right here.
To the left, yeah.
Well, now we've come full circle.
I suppose maybe after we got this rain and we had some warmer days again, maybe they brought them out.
You know what? I don't think this is a puffball.
What do you think it is?
I think it's the remnants of a pumpkin or something.
Oh, really? That's cute.
Yeah, this is solid.
And it's got those longitudinal lines on it like a pumpkin has. So that's what a pumpkin looks like when it's
Well, I don't know.
rotting away.
I don't know. Should we take it home and eat it? So whatever that thing is, it's solid. Well, it was some type of a,
Yeah, it had the lines on it.
yeah. What is a pumpkin? Is it a fruit? What is it, a vegetable or? What's a squash? It's a vegetable, right?
Yeah, I think
So a pumpkin is like a squash kind of.
so.
So it must be a vegetable.
So when you're having pumpkin pie, it's not a fruit pie then.
No, it's vegetable pie, huh? There's a mini bear.
What?
A miniature bear. Well, when you have eyesight like me, that looked like a, from a distance,
That stump or that thing right there?
this looked like a bear.
Where the stump is?
From a distance with bad eyesight, this dark area looked like a bear
Oh,
with two little ears, and well, it did. We see what we want to see. Is this where we get on the,
yeah.
what is that thing? A little cart that we get on and it takes us back? Trolley.
As long as they were doing this, they could have put like a moving sidewalk.
Yeah,
Right?
like in airports.
Yeah. Two and a half miles, probably close to 3 miles per hour. I don't know how fast that was.
Yeah.
First they had not the bins, they just had the tower, and it looked like a silo to launch a rocket.
Elon Musk was here. Huh? Hi guys. Hey. Hey, we can bring our steaks out here. Now going down here, I would be riding my brakes the whole way down.
Oh, yeah. See it?
We're actually using muscles to kind of
Yeah.
push against it.
Yeah, we're riding the brakes this way.
Yeah, right.
Did I ever tell you the story once in, I don't know if it was in freshman science or biology class. We had just settled down to class and Boulevard came out of the back room with this big cardboard box and he said, anyone who guesses what's in here can have it. So I could smell popcorn. So I said, popcorn. So I took a big box of popcorn home with me. I don't know where I kept it all day. 'Cause that was early. That was one of the first classes. I don't know where I kept that big box of popcorn. Maybe I left it in his room, picked it up on my way home.
Wonder if it was left over from the concession.
From the concession stand the night before, I think probably it was a Tuesday basketball game or something, and this was Wednesday maybe.
Oh, you feel that cold air?
Yeah. I notice it when I walk in the morning, when I walk over,
The bridge.
yeah, over the footbridge,
Yeah.
over the creek there. I was dive bombed by red-winged blackbirds.
No. Hi.
What do you think of the trail?
Well, I think we're checking it out. It's pretty nice. It's some pretty good grades, though.
Should go down to Fayette if you want good grades.
Oh, I've done that one too. Yeah.
This is
No,
nothing
no.
compared to that.
Well,
No.
I and Douglas too. We were out here before it was when they were working on
Uh-huh.
it. I walked part of it,
Sure.
and there was quite a steep one. I thought they got to be taking that down, and they obviously have because there's nothing like that.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Doug Kemple.
Yep, John Biederman. I designed all this.
Oh.
I'm the one responsible for it.
So I should have said, "This is wonderful." My God.
No.
No, it's
I didn't want
impressive.
to give you any.
It's surpri-
I didn't want to influence
It
what you
surprised
said.
me that when I saw him putting the cement down, I didn't realize that was going to be part of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to be eager to get a bike out here and see how this plays out. Bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you'll get your exercise for sure.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, good
Donna,
exercise.
When we first started today, I said, "This is wide enough for a golf cart."
Don't try that.
You know, they don't
No
want
motorized
that.
vehicles.
Well, I don't have one, so I
No.
no problem there. And I prefer walking is my preferred method.
Sure. Yeah.
if I'm not going anywhere.
So you come out here then and enjoy the fruits of your labor then?
I haven't walked at all since they finished the backfill, so I just wanted to check it out here.
Yeah.
I've
Otherwise, I've been out here a ton. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed, they've brought up a lot of the low spots,
Uh-huh.
filled in a lot of that, and which has lessened the grade on some
Right.
of this.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
but it's going to be. I'll be eager to see what the usage is.
That'll be pretty high, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
It opens up everything at Echo Valley. So you can walk out your door in West Union and you can go 4.5 miles on a trail.
Many years ago, well, you can't be too far off when the railroad tracks still went through. If you walked on the road out to where just the other side of Frank Olson's,
Okay.
that's where we started from today.
Yeah, I saw your car there.
Yeah. Then you get on the tracks there.
Sure.
And you walk,
Sure. Yeah.
on
Yep.
the tracks out
Too bad that railroad
that-
grade didn't stay, and then you'd
Yeah,
have
the-
all that for trail.
there.
but,
This road
yeah.
was placed differently then.
Sure.
and,
It was further back, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is the trail going to? I noticed you've gone all the way down to the correctional facility, whatever that's called.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. Is that going to be it then, or is there going to be
For
more?
now, long-term goal is to take it up to the rec center by the high school.
Oh,
Oh,
all the way.
yeah.
That'll be a.
Maybe long-term goal, but
Yeah.
ideally that's what happens.
Oh. Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
job.
Yep. All right. Enjoy.
Do you know any of these people out here that?
No, I don't. Bob and Betty Scott used to live out here, and for a while, Courtney and Janet Stair lived
Oh,
in these houses.
oh now look at the
Hey,
moon.
I think it's full tonight.
Yeah.
It looks, I believe I did notice the 15th was the full moon.
Well, occasionally there's unexpected little visual treats. Okay, should we sprint?
Well, the one thing, it is flat all the rest of it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know it's flat. Had some really good, I've watched several videos of various musical things, and then do you know the mandolinist singer Chris Thiele?
No.
He's like a virtuoso. He plays
Okay.
classical mandolin and he plays all sorts of. And he took, when the Prairie Comb Companion went off, he took it over. And they called it something else for a while, and it ran a few years.
Well, why don't you check your time? Because I think we're still rolling here. And if we can get that in before we lose our battery, that'll be perfect.
I've got about, I'd say, 3 minutes after 5.
.503. We've got 123 minutes. That's almost 2 hours. Well, thanks for coming along, everybody. So Doug and Mark signing off. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Dory's got early.
Signing off.